Hello everyone, welcome back to our study of mind rubrics. And the rubric that will be studying today is contemptuous. So, as we can see from the picture, contemptuous is showing contempt towards something that you dislike, that you disapprove, that you don't want. So it is a contemptuous. Dictionary meaning is manifesting or feeling or expressing deep hatred. There is deep hatred. I completely dislike this, absolutely dislike it. I just don't want to look at it. I just don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to think about it. I just don't want to discuss about it. Please don't discuss this matter. Please don't bring it in front of me. I just don't want. It's useless. It's disgusting. It's waste. Please don't talk about it. Please don't bring this in front of me or talk about this point. How could you do this? How could you bring it in front of me? This kind of intense dislike, disapproval. This is what is contempt, contemptuous. Where the opposite person is feeling this particular thing or this particular topic that you want to talk about is worthless. There's nothing to talk about. This is nonsense. Please don't bring it up. Forget it. I don't think about such people. I don't consider such people. I don't mm, want to waste my time in such things. This is the kind of expressions you will find. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to talk about it. This is waste. This is disgusting. This is absolutely intolerable for me. I can't stand this. How could you even bring this topic up? I don't want to talk. So there is criticism of others, that how could you bring this in front of me? How could you even talk about this? You know that I dislike it, that I disapprove it. I don't want it. Why? How could you? How could you? You stupid idiot! How could you do this? So there is strong criticism if someone tries to bring up that topic, if someone is trying to talk about that topic or bring that particular thing in front. For example, I don't like this kind of food and you bring this food in front of me. Oh, how dare you? How could you? Hmm? That is what is contemptuous. Hmm? There is a sense of, I know it. I know this is not correct. This is not worth considering. Why will I even consider? Stop it. Stop it. That kind of egotism, that I know what I'm talking about. This is worthless. This is shit. This is waste. Why you brought this up with me? Hmm? I do not like it. I do not want to talk about it. I do not want to see it. This is not worth considering. Let's not waste our time. There is a disdainful feeling. Shit, she, how disgusting this is. What would you talk about this? You think about this. This shirt you like? Yuck, she, hat, hat. This is what is contemptuous behavior. They behave like this. This is waste, disgusting, irritating. How could you think this will be good? How could you think I will like it? This is absolutely wrong. Hmm? So that is how contemptuous rubric will express themselves, right? So what are the remedies here? There are two top remedies that Kent has given. There are other remedies also, but these are the top grade two remedies. First remedy is Cicuta verosa. So in Cicuta, they have this disgust towards others, but it is what is important in Cicuta, there is a feeling of mistrust. They don't trust people. They don't like the whole mankind. They feel humans are such stupid idiotic people. They don't understand. They do such stupid idiotic things. huh? In spite of knowing this is not right, they will keep doing the same mistake over and over and over again. So I think it's waste of time to talk with people. It's waste of time to trust people. Hmm? If you trust people, and then suddenly they will do something that is not right, that is unexpected of them. So sudden I trusted this person, and suddenly he took away. I gave him all my investments, and suddenly he took away all this money. So this is a sudden unexpected shock. How could a human being do this? But human beings are like this. People cheat, people lie, people do all these kinds of things. So I don't trust human beings. Human beings are like this. They are not trustworthy people. If someone is in pain, they will look at it. Hmm? They are not very um, compassionate. Hmm? So this is what they feel. And in this rubric there is a sense of egotism. No, I said, so generally Cicuta has this ego that I have so much pain, so much suffering. Cicuta is known for convulsions, very frightful convulsions, intense distortions, intense um, mm, convulsions. If you see my convulsions, doctor, you will get scared. People get scared. My God, what intense convulsions he gets. But doctor, in spite of that I am alive, in spite of that I am talking to you, in spite of that I am happy, in spite of that. And people are waste, disgusting. They do the same thing over and over again. I don't like, they I don't consider people, they are waste. I don't want to talk. People say talk with people, interact with people, all this I don't like. I don't want to have relationships, talking, interacting, socializing. I just hate all of that. This dislike to socialize, interact with people in general, there is hatred towards people. And this egotism that in spite of this suffering I am like this, I'm so great. This is how Cicuta verosa is. And one more very important point in Cicuta is confounding past and present. So there is an important symptom in Cicuta. Confound, if you remember, we did one rubric, confound, where you mix things up. Okay, this is a bottle, but acha, acha, no, 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 this is not a bottle. So there is a sense of confusion in confounding. So they confuse here in with the past and the present. So in Cicuta, the patient starts to behave like a small child. The patient may be 35, 40, 50-year old, but they feel like like a small child. I'm a small child. And they will actually start playing with toys. They will see this specs and they will start feeling that this is a toy, and they will play with it like this is a toy and this is so nice and things like that. If you remember, this is exactly what how a confounding rubric patient will express themselves. They will sort of misinterpret this object as to be something else. So like that, Cicuta confounds the past and the present. They go into their past, they go into their childhood, they behave like a child. It is Cicuta verosa. Okay, next remedy is Platina. I think Platina, all of us know it. There is superiority complex, and they feel others are inferior. They look down upon others. They criticize others. They are very egoistic. This is classical Platina, no. And one patient I remember, she was a small child, about 10, 12 years old, and she was traveling in her school bus. And she told the driver that day that you stop here, I have to get down here. But due to some traffic or something, the driver dropped her at the usual spot. She got so angry. She said, I took that drivers to the cleaners. I told him, you stupid idiot, you are a driver. I am your owner. So behave like a driver. No, you are have been asked to stop here. So stop here. Don't use your mind. Who told you to use your mind? Who told you you are a driver because you don't have mind? That you first understand who you are, where you come from. Then you talk. Then you do your own thing. You are nobody. Just do what I have told you to do. This is Platina way, really looking down upon others and really criticizing. They actually visually also they see things to appear to them smaller. So the speck will appear to them like not this. This will appear only this smaller to them. So they actually have myopia and such kind of things. So things appear smaller than what they actually are. This is also Platina. But in Platina, what is also very important is there seems to be a lot of sexuality, intense sexuality. And you know what? Nowadays, these things of um, mm, lesbians, gay people is coming into light. And I think Platina is a very good remedy for this kind of people. Excessive sexuality, huh? uh, mm, alterations in sexuality, huh? And where girls uh, want to try lesbian sex and see how it is, and sometimes they start enjoying it. This is one important symptom of Platina: hypersexuality and slightly altered sexual behavior. Okay, then what are the sub rubrics in this? So there are three, four, but out of that I have chosen two important ones. First is contemptuous to everything, where Platina we have already learned, but China is also there in contemptuous to everything. Okay, they don't. China also is very egoistic and critical. And what is important is China criticizes others, and they feel that they are some great people, and they don't need to work hard. This is what is very important in China, that even if with little work they feel that they have achieved the top, building castles in air. There's no foundation, they build on the air. So they will read Materia Medica today and they will think that I know the whole remedy, its core, everything I know. Nobody can explain me, I am the best. I don't need to listen to any teacher, I don't need to read any other book, I don't need to discuss with anybody, but what I have learned is enough. This is how China is. They have this sense of fulfillment comes very soon to them, that they are some great um, learners, or they are some great people and they can do it on their own, they don't need things, etc. And what is very important is building castles in air. But China seems to be very critical of um, criticism. They cannot take criticism themselves. Another important remedy is epicac. In epicac, what is happening is that they have this feeling that what I like, everybody should like. If I don't like pani puri, and if someone else says I like pani puri, what stupid idiot, you like pani puri? You, how could you? And they will give a half an hour lecture why they should not like pani puri, or why they should not agree on this topic or this thing. This is how epicac is. This is very important symptom of epicac. Next sub-rubric is contemptuous towards self. So there you have two remedies, Agnus Castus and Copaiva. Both these remedies, what is similar is both Agnus and Copaiva have sexuality in them, hypersexuality, excessive sexuality. So Agnus Castus feels that I have used so much of my what sexual activity, that I have no good impression about myself now. I don't think I'm worthy of anything. They just don't feel anything about anything. They feel emptiness. They feel it's better that I die. What is the use of such a life? I can't remember anything. I can't register. I can't work. I'm worthless person. That is Agnus Castus. Hmm? That they have contemptuous self. What have I done with my body? Indulged in so much of excessive sexuality. Then Copaiva also, there is sexuality and genitourinary complaints, etc. But in Copaiva, what is important is, like Cicuta, they also have disgust towards mankind, that mankind is not good, mankind is worthless, huh? And they feel I should die, I have no right to live, it's better that I die. But the difference between Agnes and Copaiva is this, that in Copaiva there is loathing of life, like in Agnes there is no use of living, I will die. Agnes feels I will die, I'm sure I'm going to die very soon. Copaiva actually feels that I should die, there's no worth living, but at the same time they are scared of death. Oh my god, death is coming, oh my god, what if I really die? So fear of death along with loathing of life, that is Copaiva. But fear of death along with certainty of death, that is Agnes Castus. Certainty of death is Agnes Castus. They actually feel they are going to die and they may predict their time, like Aconite. It is very similar to Aconite, Agnes Castus. They are certain of their death and they are know that they are going to die. But Copaiva also, they don't feel worthy of living like Agnes. But even though they don't feel worthy of living, there is a sense that I am scared of death. Hmm? So, not so many cross references that I have not searched for them for this rubric. Maybe some other time. So, that is it, friends, that I have for you today. And I really hope that you have learned something useful from watching this video. I look forward to your comments, your suggestions. See you all soon in our next rubric. Till then, bye bye.